I'm here again to help you in your whatever phase of life you are. And I hope there will be people who will be listening to me and engaging me around with me. My numbers, my website, everything is given over here. You can see now here. And today, since the exam period has started, almost in many parts of the world, especially in the Asia Pacific region, I would like to help students of especially of class 10th, 12th, their parents, and everybody in passing the exams. Yo! So it's you who are going to pass the exams. Okay? So let's begin. How do you pass any exam? So, see, as for my case, let me put myself as a paper in front of you. I studied exams uh, as 2 days before. Just 2 days before, I used to study the exam, and things came naturally to me. So I was not a good, class member. I did not get a very good position in class, but from position from 1 to 10, I think I was somewhere in between fifth to sixth, not coming first always. But in my early years, when I was very young, I used to get all around best. A person like me getting all around best in my KGs, nurseries, and so on. But as the time grows, you see what was happening, that they were quarterly exam, they were half yearly, and they were annual exams. Three types of exams were there. So people were done on, if you pass the two exams, either quarterly or half yearly or annually, any two exams with good percentage, or you get an average of say 45 or 50%, you were supposed to pass it out. But I passed in always uh, quarterly, half annually, and annually. So this was the case for myself. Now, coming to these years when you are enjoying yourself, I like to tell you that be as much as natural as possible. After giving my graduation exams in the last year, I thought that I was the worst person who was giving the exams. But engineering uh, uh, is a is a case in which you have to be as much as natural as possible. Don't mug up the things. If you're mugging up anything, like just eating out everything and putting it on your paper, or typing, or doing your research, that this questions will be answered, and I will these questions will be there exam, and I will be giving those answers. So this may help you pass various government exams. I will tell you very practically. So if you are giving government exams, or which you call olympiads, in certain cases, then there are certain type of mugging up of the formulas are very necessary to mug up. So you have to mug up the formulas, the equations, and the integrals, in which you have to put those answers into multiple choice, as well as essay type answers. Now, what about the parents? Because here this recording is going all over in the world. What about the parents? Now, parents are quite worried that will my child perform well, or what will happen in the 3 hours he is there, or 3 hours she is there, what will happen? There certain parents are extra worried, and certain parents like me are not at all worried. Let them fail. We are here, and let them eat. Go into the dustbin. So, nephews, cousins, let anybody, let them pass, fail, do whatever. We are here, we will support. So, this is the another case. But there are certain parents, coming from say bad educational background, or doing different kind of work in which they are toiling to make their child study and paying heavily, spending heavily on the education of the child. This comes again, even in any circumstances. When God, if you believe in God, if you believe in anything, let them do whatever they can do. Don't pressurize them, because giving pressure to a child, from my side, this is my thinking, but I hope that great brains like parents like you who are listening to my podcast must think alternatively, that what may happen if you pressurize those years of say 16 years to 21 years, or 14 years to 22 years. What will these kids do if you're pressurizing them? They will, in the end, in the coming years, when they will marry, they will have their children. When you become the grandfather or grandmother, what will your situation be? So be optimistic, try and help your child, but don't pressurize them, and don't leave them alone during the examination time. Give them tea, or uh, good what I call nuts, ground nuts, almonds, and cashews. We did not get these things when we were having our exams. Instead, we used to get only tea or coffee. I especially remember during my graduation day, to help us out, our swamis who were there, they used to give us only coffee or tea, which was left several meters away, and we were supposed to have those things during our studies. This was the case which was happening. Now, there most of the cities these days have colleges which are uh, very near to the home, and most of the home have their kids studying even in the graduation stage or the higher secondary.
So what happened is now one has to take care of each and everything, and they have to think about what they can do. But if given a chance to a young student, then
Then these things get to
these things get along very well. So just try and help it out to those people. There are chances, more chances of good than there are bad. Coming to these habits when the kids are studying, or when you are having your kids at home, because most of the cities, especially in India, have a college in their own city where the parents and kids live together. Certain cases are there where the child is abroad, certain cases are there when the child is in another city. But you should be helping them in certain way, not becoming, very much uh, pressurizing, or keep on calling them to do this or
great things. I hope everything is good to understand in this scenario to help each other keep a track record of things. Now coming back to myself again, those quarterly, half yearly, or whatever type of exam you gave, if you had studied and things that this was my exam and that is how I studied and this is how I can do.
Like if you can make things out that you are doing good in whatever you have done in your quarterly exam or half annual exam or yearly exam, and that these things would be good again. I hope you understood what I say, and this is all I can say. Just to restart, be in your batch, be in your class. You are a class in yourself. So always be helpful to your fellow classman and class student, and this will be it. So once you help your colleagues, it will be good for everybody. If you are good to your batchmate or your classmate, it will be good again. If you're good to your teachers, they might also help you during the exam. This is all I have to say. If you have any questions, again, my number is here. You can see it's neemin.in here and firaya.co.in. So this is it for today. Thank you for listening to me. For anything, you're most welcome. Thank you.